Hi, this is Angela. You are listening to Divinely Connected, and this is your daily message for May 22nd. All right, so we do have the prayer card come up, and there's so much that is coming in with this message that I'm going to try my best to have it come out in an organized fashion. So stay with me. Let's start with what the card says. The card says, instead of worry, I pray about this situation to bring about real solutions. Now, what Spirit has taught me, what my journey has taught me, is the power of prayer is real. Now, depending on where you're at on your spiritual path, whether it started with a religious background or not, the word prayer can be loaded for some. For me, everything that I have learned has come over within the last 10 years of me diving in, redefining what these words mean to me. And this is what is so important on your spiritual path is to take the time to figure out what it means to you. This is your spiritual path. This is your life. This is your experience. So a lot of these words that float around that in honesty can be triggering for some. It is important for you to take a pause and go, okay, but let me use this word and allow myself to figure out what this means to me. So to me, Angela, the prayer means talking to the other side, talking to your divine team, talking to your departed loved ones, talking to source energy, whether you use the word God, you use the word creator, whatever word, whatever floats your boat. This is your path. Okay. But I find sometimes we have such a repel or we have such a preconceived belief, idea, definition of these words, which in truth are open for interpretation. So prayer is talking, is communication with the other side. Okay. Prayer holds so much power. And again, this is something that I have seen firsthand. This isn't something that the church handed down to me or that I've seen it firsthand, which is why I can wholeheartedly have these conversations with you. And opening conversations, opening communications with the other side is only going to help you in this life. Now, worry is something that is a little bit more widely accepted, right? So we would feel more comfortable in a social situation to express our worries, our concerns, our fears than we would feel more comfortable or as comfortable to be like, oh, I was praying about this and I asked for help with that. And people have a reaction to that, right? Which just shows you the limiting beliefs that are built within us. And maybe, you know, lack of understanding because there's been such a iron fist with what you should believe and what you shouldn't believe and what is right and what is wrong. So, this podcast, the space that we hold here for each other, is open for you to put your interpretation and use your own spiritual guidance and beliefs because that's what this is for. As a medium, my purpose is to relay messages from the other side to the living souls here who are having a hard time or looking for guidance. From day one, it was extremely apparent to me that you being dependent upon me was never the goal. It was never the goal. And which fuels my path because I want you to be able to communicate and to have this for you. I don't want you to feel only I can do this for you or only someone outside of you can do this for you. This is why this podcast, the space that I hold here for us, is all about let me teach you, let me show you. right? Yes, of course, there is a place for me to relay the messages, obviously, right? Or that would not be my career, my path. But I am also equally, if not more passionate about giving you the tools here so that you can communicate with confidence with your divine team, with your departed loved ones, so that you can move through this life with a little more ease or a little bit more security. And prayer is the way to go. Prayer allows communication, prayer allows authenticity, it allows vulnerability, and it teaches us to ask for help, right? Which I know sounds so simplistic, but I tell you, us as humans, we have a hard time with that. We have a hard time with that. Worry does nothing. It does nothing. The only thing that it does is drain your energy and distract your mind, and maybe even go as far as manifesting more ill feeling experiences that we need to then worry about. Worry does not help solutions come in. It does not help those who you love. It does not extend positive energy. It doesn't add love into the mix, into the vibes. You're not sending over healing and helping energy. It does nothing except for steal your joy and drain your energy. If you want to make a difference for yourself or those who you love, you need to turn to the power of prayer, which is communications. And what prayer allows is us to get to the nitty gritty of it all, to actually say, this is what I need help with. This is where I'm at and that I'm struggling. This is what I want for them. This is where I want this energy to go, of love, of guidance, of light. Worry takes it away, drains it out, doesn't help those outside of you, and depletes your energy. So turning your worry into prayer is a little hard because it's breaking a habit. Now, remember, it's just a mental habit. It's just a mental habit that we have picked up, right? Throughout our years here in this life experience. It is, again, like I said, more acceptable to be sick to your stomach, anxious, and worried than it is to feel peaceful and optimistic and connect with the other side and trust that they're going to help, right? So there's a little bit that we need to, debunk. There's a little bit of some limiting beliefs and some preconceived ideas that have been handed down to us that we need to have some sorting through. So if you have been tuning into my previous episodes, we have been talking a lot about ego, about limiting beliefs, about hand-me-down beliefs. This comes into that category. So instead of worrying today about whatever it is that's on your plate, change the words, change the wording into prayer. Divine team, God, source energy, archangels, mom, dad, whoever it is that you want to talk to, I need your help. I need your help. I need help with getting the job, healing my body, helping my son with his struggle. Can you please help me with this? Please allow this to be the best case scenario outcome. Please allow miracles and blessings to come in for me, for them, for whomever. And even use this exercise yourself and take the time to feel the difference between two statements. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so worried sick. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. That's happening. Oh, this is never happening. Everything is always horrible. It never works out for me. To, hey, I need help with this. Can you please funnel in some energy? Can you please bring in light and love, solutions, outcomes, helpers? This is where we're at, and I'm feeling lost and I'm feeling helpless. Please help me. Totally different vibrations. I want you to sit with it today, tomorrow, moving forward, because remember, this is a habit that has been ingrained within you for years. It's going to take a hot minute to break it, but bringing your awareness to it is 90% of the battle, and changing the vibration of the communication. asking for help. You don't need to know exactly what you're asking for. You don't need to know exactly how you want the details, and honestly, I feel like it's best. The less restraint that you put on the divine, the bigger the miracles they bring in for you, right? "Hey, I'm struggling with this. I need this. Thank you so much for helping me." Because they will help you. You have to ask. Remember, prayer is just communication. It is just a word for communication with the other side. There is no wrong way of saying it. There's no wrong way of doing it. There's only your way. And for me personally, I talk to my divine team like they're my besties. And it is as laid back because that's what I like. If I'm trying to say a formal prayer, that's not me. That's not reflecting me. That doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel aligned with me. And that's me. If it is for you, then say um your more structured prayers. Whatever feels right for you is the way to move forward. All right, I'm going to leave that with you. Come back tomorrow for tomorrow's daily message.